Thank you. So, what are your dreams? And how are they different from your reality? When I was a young boy, I didn't just dream that I could fly like an eagle. I was sure of it. But as I ran home from school with my arms spread wide, the other boys in our village would laugh, point and yell, "Stupid boy, you will never fly." I didn't mind. I knew better. Back then, my Uncle Stanley was one of the first black men flying airplanes in Malawi. Through hard work, he rose from poverty to realize his dream of operating his own flight school. He even had 6 airplanes. The kids could say whatever they wanted. All that mattered is that Stanley believed in me. He would say, "Ndizotheka," in Chichewa. This means it is possible. Then in 1985, everything changed. Rapid inflation caused the kwacha to plummet in value, and unable to afford fuel and spare parts for his aircrafts, Stanley was forced to close his business and sell his fleet. It was then I remember feeling like those kids were right, that I should let my arms down and walk on this earth like a normal human being. 10 years later, life was good. I had a job in construction, made a decent living. My parents were happy, but most importantly, I had earned the respect of those boys. One day, we came across a foreigner who was flying kites with children. They were laughing and having a great time, so we stopped to look on. Then two us holding the shield flowed our laughter of a different sort. We criticized, judged, and found excuses to keep our distance. But then something happened. In the eyes of those children dancing around him, I saw myself. And I recalled how the magic of flight had once captured me. Against my better judgment, I stepped away from my friend towards this funny-looking white man. He handed me a roll of string and I could feel the magic of flight tugging at the end of it. Without hesitation, I told him something I hadn't spoken in years, that I believed deep within I could fly like a bird. He told me that he flew bigger kites, ones that would carry him high into the skies. And expecting him to say no, I asked if I could fly one as well. Instead, he made a proposition that I would bike around Malawi, teaching kids how to build kites, and in exchange, he would teach me to paraglide. I learned 2 very important lessons on that day. 1, you will never know what you can get if you don't ask. And 2, be careful of what you ask for. There we were, cycling during the day, teaching kids how to build kites, and training to control the paraglider on the level ground. The glider was frighteningly large, hard to control, and it attracted a lot of attention. Sometimes, hundreds of villagers would gather around my fruitless attempts to control it, and amongst them I would hear familiar voices. "Stupid boy, you will never fly." One day I got a call from my mom that my Uncle Stanley had fallen ill and the family was struggling to afford his operation, and that I should return home to work. I hung up and stood beside the glider in knots. I was a mess, completely torn between my dream and my reality. And it was in that moment that I saw 3 kids running with kites. These were kids from our last kite building workshop. They filled the air with laughter and smiles, and I felt the magic inside of me. That afternoon, I finally took control of that paraglider, running back and forth across the schoolyard with the children cheering on. In unison, we all chanted, "Ndizotheka." I knew my uncle would have been proud. 24 hours later, I was looking at the same schoolyard, but from 2,000 meters above it. Flushed with fear, I was standing at Malawi's highest mountain, Mount Mulanje. As I clipped myself to the harness and attached myself to that paraglider, I could hear voices of judgment, mockery, getting louder and harsher, yet there was no one else around. I realized then that these voices lived inside of me, and they always had. I also realized that it was perfectly normal for me to be afraid. Hey, I was preparing to leap off Mount Mulanje strapped to a kite. On June 28th, 2011, I spread my arms, ran off that mountain, and became Malawi's first paraglider pilot. There I was sailing into the sunset, kilometers above a planet I never knew could be so beautiful, so perfect. All my day-to-day troubles seemed insignificant. My heart was overflowing with gratitude. And the excited sounds of children chanting Ndizotheka below were like sweet music to my ears. I came down soft as a feather on the ground I last practiced, and was greeted by hundreds of villagers. Children were doing flips, strange women hugging me. Some even asked if I were Jesus. I felt amazing, and for the first time in my life, I could not distinguish between my dream and my reality. And then it hit me. What if our dreams could become the fabric of our reality? And our reality, the platform for our dreams? And what if the only thing separating them was altitude? This year, 100,000 boys and girls will enroll in Form 1, and by 2017, only 20,000 of them will attend all levels. So what happens to the other 80,000? They'll grow up with dreams as well, but what will become of them? Since that flight, I've become a role model to the young people in my village, and many of the local schools have invited me to deliver workshops to their children. And today, we're not just building kites, but also engaging in conversations about dreams and the important role they play in our lives. Through engaging with the school system, I've discovered that while a good education provides the youth with tools they need to realize their dreams, that same school system lacks the types of programs that leaves them feeling like those dreams are worthwhile. And thanks to the friends I've made on the internet, I've realized that this is not just the situation in Malawi, but one which spans most of our world. We need to develop programs that will empower kids to follow their dreams and offer them tools to be able to bring them into reality. If kids don't have that experience, then telling them to follow their dreams really doesn't mean much. And so, I've come here today to chat with a new dream. I call it the School of Dreams. It's a traveling program where youth and adults alike will take part in fun, confidence-boosting activities like kite building and paragliding, while engaging in conversations which help them identify their dreams, encourage their pursuit, and track their progress. And while this idea can catch on and transform education globally, it can begin right here in Malawi, today. But I can't do this alone. I would like to invite you all to dream with me, to dream of a Malawi filled with dreams, passion, and the self-confidence to know that, above all, it is possible. Ndizotheka.
my word! Unbelievable! This is magic! Look! Just play on its own! Okay.
Incredible! I can't blame anyone for not believing this was possible. How could it be? I felt like I was suspended in the most beautiful dream. I could feel my uncle flying beside me, smiling.
I've never felt like this in my life. This is magic. Unbelievable. Oh my word. Unbelievable. I feel like crying. Can you hear the kids shouting? Yeah. I can hear people shouting, Ndizotheka! Wow!
You're a hero, buddy!
God, you're awesome! Oh my word! God! I love you so much! Oh, the kids are shouting! Wow! Ndizotheka!
I could see the kids, hundreds, maybe more, all running down the road towards my feet. I want them all to feel this, to live inside of their dream no matter how big it is. And if I can do this, I can help those kids do anything. The drum suddenly became so real. Everything started moving so fast. I started to run, and then...
They're like, wow, we heard you say, but we couldn't believe. This is great.
Ask them if they believe now.
Nobody knew what was going on, but everyone was excited. Everyone was smiling. Having never seen a man descend from the sky before, half of them thought I was Jesus, and the other half thought it was the end of the world. Me, I know who I am. And for me, this is just the beginning.